Hello everyone, my name is Miss Barber and welcome to Hytale. Last time we made the Forgotten Temple, not forgotten anymore, so now it's just the temple. And at first I said I wanted to transform this little thing into a little farm with some cows, and the idea is still there, don't get me wrong. I also remove all of the trees in this island for the city that will come. Or at least this will be the inner city, because of course we will have bits and bobs. This will be the inner city because, well, look at that. We have just the water everywhere, it's perfect, and we can connect an harbor over there or the city as we go. I think that can be really nice. But first, I've got an idea. While making the big arch for the temple, I was like, what if I had something similar? What if we had as you can see, there's some weird marking, and that's my measurement. I did some measurement to have prepped a big, would love to have a big hexagon all around the tree. And why an hexagon and not a circle? Well, my idea is that I want to have 8 towers all around the tree. And this tower will have a link with the tree, and I want to have 8 different trees. I think that can be really nice. 8 different trees of different color on the top of each tower, to really create something lively and vibrant. Also add to the story of the world, where we have this tree and magic confirmed trees. And also I think it will link the two builds together, because if I use a similar color palette with some things to bring the side of the tree, I think that could be very interesting. And it will add some story to the build. As the tree grows, you can see this is quite the older structure. But as the tree grew, there was another structure laid with magic that was made. And yet this structure will also help us to understand what to do. Like, just after that we can start to go on to the city. I think I will have some field and fun with what we can do. And so let me take an hexagon generator, and we'll meet once the circles are done. The shapes are done. I started some planning, and Turtle is way too big for my face, but that is funny. Okay, so let's look at the map now. We have our octagons with the start of what I want to have. So we have the planning for some big tower. Don't mind some of the material, it's still in the planning phase. And what I want with those towers is that each of those towers will have the custom colored trees that we talk about. And then I'm planning to have some more little tower with the kind of dome that we have over there on the temple with the portal. And I think what I will want to have is to keep from the shape language of that build. I think I will copy this, but as a tower. So to have it on this side, I want a little tower like so, all the way to take a bit more room and not just seem like a big octagon and nothing else. And that's already a good start, isn't it? Up, let's push our speed further. Yes. As you can see, I marked the middle of the straight section. So I know how to do the arches. I do one design, then adapt. This will be quite fun. I'll then try to do the same for the diagonals. And I think it could be nice to have another tower with also a spire in the middle of those things. I think that could be nice. And with those things, with no matter what, have some close section. So as you can see, there's a lot of work to do. And also added the glowing crystal ring, just like the middle one, since it's the modern extension to an old temple. Let's get started. Okay, so a lot of change. And when I say a lot, yeah, I really mean a lot. And why is that? It took me a while to be happy with the build, to be honest. To be happy to be a point where I could show you, because as you can see, there's still a lot to do. Before I start into the structure, as you can see, I removed the rock, cleaned the terrain. I really make the trees that were inside. There was one there, one there. I just want to make them custom. And so let's start with, well, I added a new field. And this one is a little bit special. I wanted to show you this trick. Using the yellow coral bush, you can make a very lush wheat field when we compare to the base game wheat. Yeah, it looks similar, but this one looks a lot more wild, and I really like that. I really like that. I think I will replace that wheat field with that one. I think it could be nice, and maybe make it a little bit bigger. And so welcome to the mega structure. As you can see on the map, it's big. And it's not finished. So first thing first, I wanted something to be similar architecturally to that temple over there, but in its own way. So that's why the roofs are yellow, made out of white sandstone to match with the tree. This means that those little trees that I create a very nice contrast, and I like that. Seems quite magical. And now this road that will also lead to the city over there at some point. Well, now, and a little check. It leads to out there, and yeah, I really like the interaction with this build. We will need to have more road in this side. I don't think we have more, because we'll have one that will lead all the way through there. Then on this side, we will need more road, just because in the distance, I think that tree over there is a Quebec village, and that could be nice to have it. I've got some big ideas. Some won't be made today, but let's have a look at the build. We have the main tower over there that use a mix of stairs to create this nice texture, this nice brick texture. And on top we'll have the platform to have little trees. And I will check two things, either with the colored leaf, like I said, like having each tree a different leaf color. I will test that. And I will also test with those tree color, like, yeah, there's little sprout of the tree. We'll have to check what looks better. And so we have some art with the golden wood as accent. Then some dark runic brick as the inside. Then yeah, the tower are pretty simple, some columns, some flowers that mimic the flower I use in there, with the opposite color, just like we had in the in the temple because yeah, this is the tree. This is all about the tree. What I will do is I want to have some root to come out a little bit out again. Like I think we have one in there that will go out. Another one, even if in there, I think it could be nice to have some kind of this kind of structure, but yeah, for the modern style over there, because yeah, in the lore of the build, this is an older temple with the tree, and then we made a giant temple over it. So then on this side, as you can see, there's more trees. We have this little house on top. They break the wall nicely, and I like that. Then yeah, as you can see, those towers, well, these are the same, just adapt to the style. And I will have this kind of foliage all around the leafy part on top to really create some nature. Also planning to have some moss creeping up, add some leaf. I want, even if this temple is more modern, I want to fill it overground. Because it will blend to the terrain nicely. And that will be really nice. We then have those little columns that are pretty simple, but thanks to vertical slabs, they look really cool. Then we have this little well. It's just a well. I should add some water on the bottom. We still have the original temple keeper house. And so I think it will be there. We could have another temple keeper houses, but a bit bigger because we won't need multiple ones with all of that. I want, I don't exactly know where, but I want to have some farmhouse and some. The silo will be on the outside, but some farmhouse for the farmer to come and collect all the wheat because yeah, there's a lot of field, and I really like what the field create. It really create that sense of life because yeah, from outside it seems kind of big, and it is. But when we're on the people level, like I already love this area so much. It looks really nice. So I will continue to expand. The build won't get much bigger than that. Maybe yeah, some detail on this side to break that wall. Maybe the same pillar, I think. And yeah, then making it fit to the terrain. I will add more field. That is for sure. Like I said, I will make this one slightly bigger. Change with that width because it look more lush. And for a bigger field, I like that. And it adds variety. But yeah, the inside won't be finished today. The kind of church temple thingy, it will be done next episode. But yeah, let's meet one last time when all the build fits with the trees. So let's go. Okay, phase 1 of the build is done. Phase 2 will be finding what kind of build do I want, because yeah, I want this to feel lively. But I really love this path. As you arrive, you have one of the base view. I love this view. Once again, we have our coral field. We have another one of the big wheat field, as it really adds to the place. We have some big roots that I tied in from the tree to make the sanctuary feel nicer. Also added some custom trees, as I want to make every tree in this world custom. Just because it's fun, and I won't do every single one by hand. Some of them will be copy paste of other one I did, like I did this one, and just over there, it's a copy. Speaking of trees, we have now all 8 trees, as I was intending making this nice little color wheel that I like. It fits with the crystal in the center, it fits with the temple. And now the sanctuary feels so much alive. But for phase 2, I also need to figure out the path, because yeah, all of this I can do, but in there, of course, we'll have a path, but will it go like this? I think it could go like that to join this in there. That could be nice. Could also have some ruins and another Quebec village. So yeah, would it do something like that? And then connect to, yeah, whatever we build next. Then yeah, we have zone 2, I think, with the desert island. We have a lot of to build, but right now I am very, very happy with the result of this. And next week, as I'm recording this, we are getting the first update of the game, and it will add 500 new blocks, and that will be really nice. But until then, I will continue to build in my world, and it's raining. Consider subscribing if you like the content, and if you want to see more Hytale and Planet Coaster 2 video. I love you guys, and bye!